Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday to you, my friends. All of my friends, because I'm also streaming to Sam's Beadbox. So, welcome, everybody. All of you. You're so welcome. Come on in. I hope you're having a good day so far. Hi to all of our YouTubers. It's so good to see all of you. Facebook will be here in just a second. Big hugs to you, Elma. Oh my goodness. So many of you. So many of you. It's so good to see everybody. All right, let's chat. Let's chat, shall we? Facebook is just now making their way into the house. Hello to all of you. So, Jesse's here. That means I can start. Jesse's here, right? So, let's talk. Okay, so today's live was scheduled to be the Sam's Beadbox Live, where Sam and I go through Sam's Beadbox for the month. I'm still doing that. I've got it right here. In fact, it's still taped. I don't know if you can see it or not. I have not opened it at all. You know, we're going to go through this together. Me for the very first time. I've seen pictures of it, but I have not seen this in person. So we're going to go through this together. However, Sam is on a plane. As far as I know, he's still flying. His flight back from Bead Fest, where he was at Bead Fest, but he spent some time in New York. His flight was delayed, so he's not going to be able to join us. I'm going to miss him dearly. We've been texting back and forth. He's traveling safely. I am going to do my best to do this without him. I don't like it when I do this without him. This is not the first time, but I think I've only done it one other time without him. But he's here in spirit. So we promise we'll get back together so y'all can hang out with Sam and I together. Because y'all seem to like it when Sam and I are together. And I'm not complaining about it either. But for now, you just got me. But you do have Sam's August Ancient Ruins beadbox. And Jesse, like I said, Jesse's here. Jesse can drop all the information for you if you're interested in signing up for the beadbox. Like, I don't do any of this part very well at all. I don't do that whole, like, here's where you need to go, here's how you sign up. Like, I stink at that part. So I'm really thankful that you're here, Jesse. Really thankful. All right, so that's what the plan is. And I'm not, like I said, I've not seen this in person, so I don't even know what we're gonna make. We're going to make something. I have a feeling we'll do some quick little earrings, but I really want to go through this because from what I've seen from the pictures, it's absolutely gorgeous. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with Sam and Sam's Bead Shop, Sam is amazing. Sam runs Sam's Bead Shop, and Sam and I are very good friends, and we love to work together. And I get lots of beads from Sam, including the Sam's monthly bead box. So you can sign up once a month, right? Well, you sign up monthly to get Sam's bead box to your mailbox once a month. And it is always a beautifully well thought out, curated designer box because Sam is a designer and so is Rachel. And you can sign up for their bead box, get amazing goodies once a month. The value is top notch. The quality is unbelievable. The amount of time that they put into these boxes, you guys just don't even understand. I mean, I think you get it, but you don't really get it till you see it happening and you see them packing it and you see them like with their hands on every single bead. So they spend a whole lot of time going through this to make these boxes absolutely phenomenal, and they do an amazing job of it. So the links are being dropped. So if you would like to go sign up, you can also use the coupon code Sara. That's my name. You can use that code to get $5 off your first box. All right. If I've missed anything, I apologize, but that's what Jesse's here. All right. So we're going to go through this month's box. All right. I'm going to turn y'all around and we are going to get started. All right. All right. Now, like I said, I've not opened this box at all. I have no idea. Well, I mean, I know the pictures. I've seen the pictures, but I have no idea what is actually in here. Like, I haven't touched it. So, I'm cutting right into it. Ancient Ruins. Hi, all of you guys. All right. So, with each box, you guys get a little a little bit of insight into each box. So it says this month's box is inspired by the beauty and captivating history of ancient ruins found around the world. I'm already loving this. It's full of rich red, black, and metallic tones. I'm already in love. Features a whole lot of textures to design with. And it says Rachel and I recently began working directly with bead makers in the Czech Republic to produce custom beads. They start out by picking the shapes and such as the carved ruin and table cut trilobite for this box. So there are some customized pieces in here. It says that they are mainly made by small groups of cottage artisans. Yeah, and it says I think it's amazing to think of all the hands each Czech bead passes through. I agree. All right, so then you've got all of the information for each one of the things, but there's also summer fun events for August. So you get a little update for what's going on for August. So the Bead Box Live extra sales happen the 23rd. That is today. So the live sale is today at 5 p.m. Pacific time or 8 p.m. Eastern time. The special live sales with $5 summer steals in every color, August 16th and August 25th, and then summer camp classes every Friday from 4 p.m. Pacific time or 7 p.m. And many have kits available, right? So join the email list. That's right here. Join samspeedbox.com so you can get all the information. Okay. Let's get into this. I'm so excited. Y'all are so funny. Sam messaged from the skies. He did message from the skies. Is he here? I wonder if folks watch Sara from space. Sam is here. I have a feeling that some are watching us from space. I'm not so sure I believed that previously, but I might believe it now. I don't know. I live out here in the middle of nowhere, and I can see like all the sky at night, and I'm telling you, there's got to be something else out there, right? Okay, so let's get okay. So since I've not been through this, like I can't start with something that's my absolute favorite, which is what I normally do. So we're just going to go through all of it. Okay, so we have the check glass spacer Drux in this rustic red. This color, that's the color of the couch I want. I gotta buy a new couch. And that's the color. Gosh, those are so pretty. I have some of the cream colored ones. Remember that were in another box. I love them. I love this size. And Druk is my favorite shape. I mean, it just is. That's just kind of the way it is. All right. Check glass table cut freeform coin in silky red Picasso. This color palette is everything to me. Like it's checking all of my boxes. Those are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Those are so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. I see you, Sam. I see what you got going on. I'm going to save those for a minute. These are also super cool. Check glass table cut pear brio jet black etched stone. These are awesome. Look how cool these are. Like this is the theme right here, right? Ancient ruins. Like look at them on the back of them. They're like a pebble. On the front, they're that table cut. I need more of these in my life. These are so cool. Those are really awesome. All right. Okay. I'm feeling every bit of this. There's so many good things in here. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to show you. There's so many cool things. Okay. Carnelian, 6mm. You get a 14-inch strand of these. Gorgeous. Carnelian's one of my absolute favorites. I'm loving all of that. All right, let's move on to another strand here. We have check glass table cut tumbled rectangle, something that I can't pronounce. Picasso. I'm not even going to try. I looked at it long enough and thought, no, I'm not going to. Those are awesome. I love this pop of color in this. This is so cool. Those are awesome. Yes, yes, please. So gorgeous. Oh my goodness. African bloodstone, 10 millimeter. These are gorgeous too. Oh my gosh, those rock. And look, they have that pop of that orange red that is just like the red of all of the wonderful things in the world. Couches and hair and oh, okay. All right. Chat glass square matte black Picasso. These are also awesome. Oh, I love those. You know what I love about these the most? I love that these are single drilled. So, you know, you can get these check glass like square beads that are double drilled. They have double hole. These are just single drilled. I love that. Because I feel like the double drilled ones are easier to find. So I'm much appreciative of the fact that these are just a single drill. Plus, I just love like squares in general. These are amazing. Glass struck round green marble Picasso. These are, oh man. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh. Those are gorgeous. Those are calling my name right now. So pretty. So pretty. Oh my goodness. There's so much good stuff in here. All right. Check glass Saturn red rock mix. Oh, those are awesome. Look at them. They look like little planets. Those are fabulous. All types of fabulous. I'm going to put these up here. All right. Oh, nuh-uh. Okay. I have to save those for a second. Texture flat, pear brio, and rustic gold. I also love these. Those are amazing. I don't have a bead that is anywhere close to this. Like these, this is the first time for me. These are super awesome. Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay, I might be ready at this point to say that this is my favorite box ever. And I don't think I don't even feel bad about saying that. Round matte copper. These are textured check glass. Oh my gosh. Those are fantastic. Oh my goodness. Oh, there was 2 more in the bag. Yeah, I think this color palette these are all of my favorite things. Check glass smooth rondelle Arcadia mix. These are awesome. These make me so happy. Look at the colors. Oh my gosh, Sam, I need like bunches and bunches of these. I have to get some more of these because they're amazing. I love these. These are so cool. I want to mix these with pearls and make just like the coolest necklaces. Oh my gosh, those are great. I really love those. Like that might be my favorite. I don't know for sure. No, I know they're not my favorite because I know I've already picked out my favorite now that I can see it. Okay. These are green Raku. I don't know how to pronounce it, but these are English cut. And this is in my top 5 for this box. Oh my gosh. And there are just enough of these just to make a single strand bracelet with, which is exactly what I want to do with them because they're amazing. Oh, those are so pretty. Okay. All right. So this is my favorite thing in the whole box. These glass pumpkins. This is my favorite thing. These make me so happy. I can't even begin to tell you. Like my face hurts. I'm smiling so much. This is my favorite thing in the box. Hands down. Oh my gosh. Yep. Earrings are coming from those for sure. 100%. Okay. Check glass carved ruin, red silk copper, and then check glass table cut trilobite. So check these out. Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. These are amazing. Oh, there are so many things I want to make with this box. So many things. Oh, I don't even know where to start. These need to go in a necklace. Okay. Check glass carved coin, jet black Picasso, copper. Yeah, this is gorgeous too. This box, I'm telling you, this box is amazing. Those are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Like I wanna make something amazing. Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is my favorite box. This is my favorite box to date. And there have been some really amazing ones. Not gonna lie, they're all amazing. This is my favorite, hands down. This is my favorite so far of all time. All right, so seed beads in rose gold. These are what size are these? An 8. So these make great spacer beads, or if you're a seed beader, you know you're going to do all kinds of beady, wonderful things with these, but gorgeous. Perfect little addition. I love these. So this is a Z bead agate barrel focal. That is so pretty. So if you've got, of course, these look good on women's jewelry as well, but if you've got a guy in your life, so my guy wears bracelets because I make bracelets for him all the time, and he loves these beads as focals for his bracelets. I've got one just sitting right here that needs to be repaired because he's really hard on them, but you can see, so this one was petrified wood, and then one of these Z beads. This is his bracelet. Like, they make great guys jewelry. They look amazing in women's jewelry too. I kind of like them this direction in necklaces. That's just my personal opinion. But for bracelets, yes. Those are amazing beads. Love them so much. Okay. So the little Hamsa hands. I love these too. These are so cute. Look at them. This luster that is on so many of these beads in this box is giving me life right now. I love the luster finish. It's one of my very favorite finishes on beads. I used to be obsessed with the matte finish, and I think that it still has its place in the world, but the luster has replaced that matte in my heart currently. So pretty. I love this. So Egyptian cat ovals in cream, check glass, and then carved arrowheads. These beads, this might be my second favorite little thing of beads. Look at these Egyptian cats. I need to make earrings, like in an immediate kind of way. And those arrowheads are awesome. Oh my gosh. Sam, do you guys hit it out of the park with this box? And then last but not least is this tiara cast. Yep, I'm not. It's a antique copper plated focal and a toggle. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. The toggle is amazing. I love Tiara Cast products. So the fact that Tiara Cast and Sam team up is like, I don't think it gets any better than that. Those are gorgeous. Okay, y'all, look. This was the whole stinking box. Now, of course, Jessie takes these really beautiful beauty shots of these boxes, and I just make like a hot mess out of it with a big pile. But, oh my gosh. So pretty, and they're so much. They really are absolutely beautiful. This box is everything. I keep saying that. I know everybody has a different opinion, but for me personally, this one's my favorite box so far. And there have been some really amazing, gorgeous color combinations, but this one speaks to me. Okay, so now we've got everything out here. I'm not even sure where to start. Just because there's so many possibilities. I don't even know. Okay, so I'm gonna have to kind of separate things out just a little bit so that I can kind of get a feel for what I want to do here. So again, this is design on the fly. So I don't know, we may not even finish an entire piece, but the biggest point of getting together obviously is to go through the box for you guys to see the box. And then for me to give you a little bit of inspiration if I can, though these boxes really kind of just design themselves, right? Because they go together so beautifully. You can't really go wrong. Okay, I don't even know where to start with this because there's so many things that I see that I want to put together. So originally I was looking at these guys and I wanted to put them with this, but when they were laying out here on the table here on my bead mat, which I still think is perfect. And the fact is I have 2 of these, so I could make a little combo with this, right? But then laying on the table, you see this texture here that's going on. It's the perfect complement, right? This texture is these beads like that. They're made for each other. The whole box is made for each other, but like that belongs with each other, in my opinion. And I don't know what my opinion's worth, but those go together. That texture is this. However, if you want to do something that is not about texture and is about like the color, and then this goes together, right? Oh my gosh, so many choices. And then there are these, and they are just dying to be earrings, but what kind of earrings do they want to be? I don't know. I just don't know. They want to be, that's not too bad. Those little, oh no, I don't know. I feel like, oh my gosh, I just don't know what to do with all of this amazingness. So I think we're going to go with, let's go with this. Okay. Let's go with this. We might just make like a simple something. Some of these maybe, I don't know. Like bread and butter. Thank you. Go with that. All right. All right. So what if, did y'all happen to catch my Michael's project the other day on Saturday? So I'm thinking something similar could make a cool little bracelet. I don't know. Okay. So let's start out with a piece of 18 gauge wire. And I don't know how this is going to go, right? We're designing on the fly. Who knows? So I'm going to cut a piece of this. Okay. And I don't even think I want to finish off the edges yet because I don't really know where this is going to go. So I'm going to thread on the focal. And like I said, I don't know what this is actually going to be. So, uh-oh, these might not fit on this 18 gauge wire. We may have to go down. Yeah. So those are not going to fit. That's okay. Let's grab some 20. Let's see here. That's enough, Albert. Grabbing wire here. I promise I haven't gone very far. Kind of a mess in here, so trying to find what I need is like there we go. Okay. I'm still here. Oh, all right. Let's see. Maybe. We might not be doing anything if I can't get this wire untangled. Okay. So let's try this again. All right. So I'll put our focal on. Okay. And put some of these on. Okay, hold on. Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're gonna put 7 on this side and we'll put 7 on the other side. Okay, so I am gonna finish off this side here just so that I can anchor some wire. So I'm gonna do a wrapped loop. So I'm just gonna bend the end of the wire, come in with my round nose pliers, and I'm gonna go up and over, rotate, oops, and take the wire over to the other side. And do some wire wraps in here. All right, so I did 3 wire wraps. I'm gonna come in with my cutter and trim off. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some 24 gauge wire. Okay, so I'm using some 24 and I'm going to anchor this 24 to this as well. And I'm actually going to wrap it over the top of my wraps. At least for now. I've got enough tail. I can come back in here and clean this up. Okay, so this doesn't have to be permanent. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide these beads down. I'm going to focus on one bead at a time. And I'm going to pick up with my 24 gauge wire some of these drugs. And I'm going to pick up 4 to start with because I don't really know how many it's going to take. Drop those down. And what I want is I just want to curve these around. So it looks like it's going to take 5. Okay, so there's 5. And I'm going to wrap around the 18 gauge wire. And then I'm going to slide another bead down. Okay. And I'm going to do 5 more. The difference is that this time it's going to be on the opposite side. Okay, so I know that right now it just kind of looks like a mess, but you're going to see what I'm thinking here. Hold on. Okay, so these are on the opposite side. So bring down another bead, right? And then guide those around the outer edge of that one. And then wire wrap to the 18 gauge wire. When we stop, we want to come out on the opposite side, right? Okay, we're going to slide another bead down. Pick up 5 more. Okay, drop those down. I want to guide those around the outer edge of the bead as well, and then wire wrap to the 18 gauge wire. All right, so we're making kind of this snaky pattern. There's another bead. Okay, so 5 more of the little drucks. And you know what? You could use the you could use these as well, these seed beads. And the seed beads would have that extra kind of metallic pop to them, which I think would be awesome. Kind of mixing your metals together there. You've got the copper, and then you've got that kind of gold, pinky gold. All right, here's another one. So we're going to guide those beads around the edge and then wire wrap. Okay. Another one. Pick up 5 more. I love to design on the fly. I'm not even afraid of it anymore. I used to be. I don't know if you guys remember. So those of you who only know me through Sam's page, you may not know me long enough to know. But I used to design on the fly kind of on a regular basis. And it used to freak me out. I used to get very, very anxious about it, but it doesn't bother me anymore. And I always can design on the fly with confidence with Sam's Bead Box for the reason that the beads are put together so well. All of the textures and the colors work so beautifully together that really makes it easy to design with Sam's Bead Box. You don't really have to do any of the thinking. All you need is just the creativity. And like I say, and I will continue to say, beautiful jewelry does not have to be a representation of every skill you've ever learned. So sometimes the most beautiful designs can be the most simple. Simple stringing, just stringing up your favorite beads from the box. You can't go wrong with that, you know. Adding a little wire extra like we're doing here, you can't go wrong with this because the textures and the colors are already ready for you. Okay, so here's our last bead before our focal, which is down here. Pick up 5 more of the drucks. Tanya says, I love Sara and Sam. I do too. I love Sara and Sam too. I love Sara and Sam together. Really, really do. Okay, so there's that one. And I'm going to wire wrap this one. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. So slide my focal in. Let's take a little measurement real quick just to see where we're at as far as length is concerned. I don't know that we will. Oh yeah, this will make a full size bracelet actually. Might even be a little long. Like I think I could maybe take off because we're right at 4. Right at it, but okay, I'm going to keep going. This bracelet may end up being too big for me. So here's what we can do. So we can either cut this wire off or we can continue this pattern and put drucks on one side of our focal, which I think is what I'm going to do. But you don't have to. You could cut off your wire and then secure another piece on the opposite side, right? But I'm gonna use mine because I have a nice long piece of the 24 gauge wire here. So see how many of these it'll take to go around the edge of our focal. We're going to need a few more, maybe 3 or 4. there might be room for one more. So Janelda said she would do both sides of the focal, which I kind of was thinking too, but I don't know. I think maybe one of these needs to come off. I think that was just too many. Okay. Okay. So now we're ready to back to our I have a little kink in my wire here. Thread the 24 gauge through the large bead to get it to the other side. Yes, absolutely. So if you don't want to do the outer edge, you can do exactly what Shelly says, and you can take this 24 gauge wire and it will fit through the hole of that. So you can just have the focal just like it is, just plain without the beads along the edge if you want to. And then you can keep going if you've got a nice long piece of wire. If your wire's not long enough, then you probably want to add a new piece of wire to the other side. But if your piece is nice and long like mine, you definitely can do that if you don't want to do the beads on the outer edge. So I'm going to pick up 5 more. The drop those down. And our focal is spinning a little bit. You can, once you have it on your wrist, it's not going to spin around as much, but you can always take an extra piece of wire and go up the back of that to hold it in place. But like I said, once you have it on, it's not really going to spin around on you because your body will be up against it. Okay. So I'm going to pick up another 5. Yeah, I love these colors. They're perfect for fall, but they're just beautiful. It's just a beautiful color combination in general. Okay. Sam says, I like Sarah and Sam too. So much. So much. All right. I'm telling you, I'm going. Y'all think I'm joking. I'm not joking. Like 100% serious. So Whole Bead Show is happening in November. And I've already been looking at plane tickets. Because Q and I are definitely going, and we're definitely going to hang out with Sam. Kathy may be going too. I don't know, but y'all are going to see Sam and I together in person in November. For real. Like it's already in the works. Yes, I'm going. I'll be in Oakland in November. Absolutely. Will be. I'm going to come and harass Jessie and hug Rachel and eat whatever food Sam cooks because he's amazing. And me and my little entourage, we're going to go to the Whole Bead Show. I know. Karen says it's a shame I couldn't go to Philly for Bead Fest. So I technically could have. I just did not plan in advance, and I should have. I don't know why. I love the Bead Fest show is one of my favorites to go to. I haven't been since the Rona, but it's one of my favorites. For one thing, Beadalon is very close to Philadelphia, so it gives me an opportunity to hang out with all of my Beadalon friends. But I also just love Philadelphia in general. If I had a reason to live there, I would. But next year, Bead Fest is on my calendar for me to actually be there. It's a little different this year because I'm not being paid by a company to go. So all of the bead shows that I go to, this time around are, I have to plan personally instead of having like Beadalon or the company that I used to work for, providing my hotel and all of that stuff. And it'll be different because I won't actually be working. So all of the bead shows that I've ever gone to in the past, I've always worked. So it'll be a new experience for me to like be there as a customer instead of to be there as a designer. And I'm really looking forward to doing it. All right, so this is my last. This is my last of these textured beads for this side of the bracelet. My last little set of drucks here. And spin that around. Okay, so looking at the length overall, we're right at 7.5 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and do a wrapped loop here. Bring a big suitcase for all the beads. I'll have to ship those back. I learned that lesson the hard way. Going to Bead Fest and going to Tucson and thinking that I was going to be able to, carry things back home with me in my bag. No, I had to ship because people at the airport were like, I'm sorry, your bags are too heavy. You're not going to be able to fly with these unless you pay extra. So yeah, shipping things back is usually the way I go to bead shows. All right, so I did my wrapped loop there, and then I'm going to take this and kind of go over those just to chunky monkey this one up, just so you can see, because it's chunky monkey down here on this side too. I just want it to be even. Did I have to do that? No, absolutely did not have to do that, but just so that it's balanced on both ends. Kat says, what gauge wire are you using? So I'm using 20 gauge. German style wire is the core, and then 24 German style is for my little snaking around here. Trim off the excess. All right, so what I have at the moment is just a straight band, but because we have that 20 gauge wire as our core, I can really shape this into actual bracelet around here. You can see how that's going to look. Oh, that's so cool. I really like that. Sam says, I've never actually been to Oakland whole bead. I know Rachel has in the past. We're going to make it extra special with the maker table. I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. So I'm going to put all of these little babies back in here. And we need some hardware for the end. And we can use our toggle, right? So what I wish I had done is I wish that I had wire wrapped my toggle directly to the end of my bracelet. I'm going to use a jump ring instead here, but if you're going to recreate this, I recommend wire wrapping it directly on so that you don't have any extra jump rings. Now, if you need extra length, the jump rings are going to come in handy for that. But I obviously didn't need any extra length because I have these little ridiculously tiny twig-sized wrists that no jewelry ever fits. And these jump rings are going to make it extra long. Never what I need, but... So I'm just digging through my jump rings here looking for. I do have like separated out jump rings with the correct sizes, but today is not that day. Okay. So yeah, you could. So Josh says you could make a hook and eye out of the wire either end so it snaps together like a bangle. You absolutely could. These are all things that had I been designing, had pre-thought this out, that I would have done. But since I was just kind of designing on the fly, I didn't really have the forethought to do something like that. But yes, that would be ideal. Either doing that or, like I said, wire wrapping your toggle directly to it so there's not any extra jump rings involved unless you just need those for length. But yeah. Uh-oh. I just lost that jump ring. Oh, there it is. All right, so here's our toggle. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. What a cool little bangle. I love it. I love that a lot. Of course, the shape's still kind of lacking a little, but use my bracelet mandrel to straighten that all out. And then I feel like, just because it's me, and you guys know how I am, like I have to have a dangle for everything ever. I feel like I want to put something on this, maybe some sort of little extra dangle of some variety, but I don't really know what it would be. No. Maybe. What's the purple? Ooh, I like the purple. That's cute. Okay, so take a little, let's see, here's my 22 gauge. So I'm going to use some 22 gauge wire. And I'm going to wire wrap this hamsa, which is going to give you an opportunity to see because it's drilled side to side. So you're going to wire wrap it like a briolet. Okay. So I'm just going to take a piece of 22 gauge wire here. Use whatever you want to use. I'm going to thread that on just like that. And then I'm going to take the two ends and crisscross them over the top of the bead to make like a little triangle. Okay. Now I'm going to take the longest piece of the wire and bend it straight up and down. The shorter one, I'm going to bend it out this direction. So we're making like a little L shape here. Okay. And I'm going to hold on to that wire with my bent chain nose pliers. Wrap around just like that. And then I'm going to trim off this one. Okay. Now you could, if you wanted to, you could add like a little druck to the top of this just to kind of tie the, I think that's what I'm going to do. So drop the druck down and now I'm going to do a wire wrapped loop. And I'm thinking I'm going to wire wrap it directly to this loop right here. Okay. So I'm going to come in with my round nose pliers. I'm going to up and over, rotate the pliers, take the wire over to the other side. Before I do the wire wraps though, I'm going to stick the tail of that through this loop. And grab onto that with my bent chain nose pliers And then I'm going to wire wrap. And I'm going to come in with my cutter, trim off the excess. I didn't use a jump ring here, so I know that that little dangle is not going to come off because it's wire wrapped directly to the bracelet. Now, if you wanted to add something else to this, like if you think it needs a little more, you can add something else to it. I like it just like it is, honestly. I just always kind of have to have a dangle. I don't know why. It's definitely just a personal preference and design choice. That I use on a regular basis. You do not have to do that. You definitely can leave that out, or you can use something different, maybe something smaller, like one of the little rondelles, if you don't like to have that hand hanging off. I didn't use a pumpkin just for the fact that the pumpkin, I feel like, didn't necessarily go. I mean, it does color-wise, but the bracelet itself kind of has a different. One of those would be pretty too. So I don't have a lot of orange in the bracelet, which is part of the reason why I left off. But so there you go. We just made ourselves a little bangle, right? Doesn't have to be anything super intricate. I just used a piece of wire attached to another piece of wire. I mean, it's just a simple back and forth. Now, for those of you who are seed beaters, you don't even have to use wire. You can do this on, you know, your beading thread, and you can still do the exact same thing. Use some wire guardians at the end if you wanted to. But yeah, there you go, y'all. A little design on the fly using this amazing, amazing box from Sam's Bead Shop. All of this amazing beady goodness. And I'm telling you, these right here, I just want a plain band, like a plain bracelet. I love those. They're so pretty. I'm a sucker for the English cut as well. It's just such a cool shape. All right. Okay. I'm going to stop. We're right at the hour mark. Right. Everybody's loving this box. The bracelet turned out great. Kim says you should always have dangles. They match your personality. I agree. I love dangles. I have to have dangles with everything I do. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Like, I feel like jewelry kind of needs movement, and like, it's just that, I don't know, maybe I'm like a cat, right? And you got to have like that little movement that catches your eye. That's what grabs my attention when I'm looking at other people's jewelry. So who knows? I don't know, but look how awesome that is. That focal. Yeah. Super cute. Just a little bangle bracelet. Now this one is not little. This is way too big for me. I'll put it on, but you can see, like, it's obviously a little big for me, but that's just because I'm freakishly tiny in the wrist department, but for somebody else. So for me, instead of using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the beads on each side, I think I could have gotten away with 6 of the these textured beads, and it probably would have been the right size for me. But there you go. There you go, y'all. Checking my messages. I'm like, what? All right. So I'm going to take a picture of this so you guys can see it. We'll post it up. I'll post it over on Sam's Gym Chat so that y'all can see it there. And I'll post it in my group as well. You guys, if you are a member of one, but not a member of the other, please make sure that you join both of the Facebook groups. So I've got a Facebook group that you can be a part of. I actually have several Facebook groups, but the Sara Lovecraft Designs community is 100% free. It's a great place to come and hang out and get tons of inspiration. The pictures and things that are posted there are absolutely incredible. We have a huge group of amazing members. Come and hang out with us. And then on the flip side of that, please go over to Sam's Gym Chat. As a wonderful Facebook group, again, that is focused around inspiration. You're going to see so many amazing pieces that are made with beads from Sam's Bead Box and from Sam's Bead Shop. So if you're not a member of both of those, do yourself a favor and go join the Facebook groups for sure. You can sign up for text messaging for both of us so that you'll never miss a sale or a show or anything in particular that we're doing that you don't want to miss out on. The wording there was really weird. I apologize. I'm just like trying to be sure that I get all of the information in because I feel like I'm going to leave something out. But Nicole's dropping links, Colleen's dropping links, Jesse's dropping links. So you guys have got plenty of links to go back through and click on if you want to be a part of all of the things that make our community so amazing. And Sam and I are fortunate in that not only are we like really, really close friends, but our bead groups are very similar and there are similar members in both. But there are some stragglers that are just part of one or just part of the other. And we really want to encourage you to come and like be full circle with us, be part of our entire community, because I feel like Sam and I, you throw in Danielle, we throw in Nile, and we're really working to build this community within the industry to be a loving, supportive, inspiration and creativity filled place. So you being a part of those groups and being a part of both of those groups just helps us to further our cause. We strongly believe that there is enough room for all of us in the beading industry. And so we don't exclude anybody. We really just want to grow and support each other. So if you would like to help us support each other and to support all of you, definitely come and be a part of both groups and spread the love around to your fellow beaders. Right? That's what it's all about. Kim says words are hard. Yes, they are. All right, my loves, you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. Just a little side note for you. Definitely want to check out the sale tonight over on Sam's Bead Shop, as well as coming back over here for me on Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern time for the Feel Good Friday show. If you are a Hardwired member, we will be getting together at 5 p.m. today to put together a really cool pair of earrings. The Hardwired group will be open for enrollment, I believe, next week, the end of next week. I'm not entirely sure. I can't even tell you what day of the week it is. I only know it's Tuesday because Nicole woke me up this morning and said, hey, it's Tuesday. That's not true. I woke myself up, but she does check on me and let me know what day it is. I got a lot on my plate. I can't keep up. All right. So I will let you guys go. You have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Don't forget to check back in with me and Sam this week in our various locations. Safe travels to Sam. I know he's home. He needs to rest and get a Diet Coke, and then he's going to be hitting it hard. Y'all be easy on him. He's worn out. All right. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all again soon. Okay. Bye, guys.